So I had a mild heart attack like 7 weeks ago. I was in the hospital. It's a true story. I was watching TV with my wife, and all of a sudden I had really bad pains in my chest, and it felt like a vice was closing and shooting down my arm. My fingers are getting numb, and my jaw. And my wife calls the hospital, and they said, dial 911. And I said, don't dial 911, get me there, because I know my wife, she'll call 911 and leave me laying on the floor while she's straightening up so the paramedics don't think we live like slobs. So we go to the emergency room, they take you right in. There's no paperwork when you're having a heart attack. So remember that. If you ever have to go to the emergency room, go, it feels like there's an elephant sitting on my chest. Then they take you right in and go, that went away, but this finger hurts. Because then they can't, because they're not allowed to kick you out once they have you back there. So I'm laying on the table. My wife's in there. She's really scared. I'm scared too. I mean, I thought this is it. They're shaving my chest in case I have to get like an emergency bypass. And they're giving me nitroglycerin, and I'm laying on the thing, and I'm really scared. I mean, they said, we think you're having a heart attack right now. And I ran out of shit already on the way to the hospital. Just air was coming out, but enough that I was a human hovercraft. I wasn't actually touching the stretcher. I was hovering on my own, on the silent cry that was coming out of my asshole. And I said, I don't want to die. And the guy goes, who does? I said, what? And he goes, yeah, isn't that something? Everybody wants to go to heaven, but nobody wants to die to get there. I said, well, not tonight, I don't. Do you smoke? No. He goes, you're doing a little... I said, what, touching my nose? What the fuck are you talking about? I'm doing a little... I don't know. What? Little Tutorutski? I said, what's that, Polish Coke? What a Tutorutski? I mean, they're so, and my wife's there crying. She goes, oh, honey. And I'm going, Vicky, if I die, I'm sorry for every bad thing I ever did. And she goes, well, what if you don't die? I said, what? She goes, well, are you still sorry, or are you only sorry if you're going to fuck with me now? My blood pressure was like 200 over 175, and then the doctor goes, we're going to admit you and you're going to be in cardiac intensive care. I'm not making this up, and I'm in there, and my nurse comes in, this psycho prick, this guy. He has like a red goatee but blonde hair, and he goes, some guys have this thing called sudden heart death where you don't have any heart disease or high blood pressure or anything. You just, all of a sudden, your heart stops and you just drop dead. You're dead before you hit the floor. He said, that's the way you really want to go. He said, not like you. He said, because now you hung out a little bit, and you're going to be afraid. You got a lot of paperwork and tests to take, and every time you get a cramp, you're going to be afraid it's going to be the big kahuna. The big kahuna? Who's my cardiologist? Don Ho? The big kahuna? I said, I'll take a big Kahlua. That's what I want. Shut the fuck up. I'm freaking out here. So then I have to go for the stress test, and they put you on this treadmill that's designed to give you a heart attack in 6 minutes. And it starts getting faster and faster and keeps going up and up until you reach the target range they think you should be. They don't even know me. I don't do a fucking thing. I mean, I really don't. If I could will myself to the kitchen, I wouldn't walk. Now all of a sudden I'm running up Mount Everest. I mean, I'm like ah! And they're going, you're doing good, Bob. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. He almost made it. The next morning I have to get an angiogram, and they shave your crotch, or maybe I just fell for it, but they shave your crotch. They do. They have 2 girls and a guy in there, and the guy's the one shaving me while the girls are giggling. So, and then I have to get a shot, because they go in your thigh. They stick a tube up your thigh into your heart, and, they said, we're going to give you a shot to numb you up, like when you're at the dentist. I said, when I'm at the dentist, I don't get a shot in my groin. I don't know what dentist you're going to. And I don't want to go under, because they look at your dick right away. That's what they do. I know. Trust me. As soon as you go in for surgery, the first thing they do is he out? Yep, look at the dick. And then they look at the dick, they start laughing, you get those subconscious negative messages. I got a small dick. Look how small his dick is. I go, I had a weird dream that I have a small dick. And they go, oh. They call friends that work in the hospital. Come down and look at this guy's dick. So I'm laying there. You're awake. They don't put you out when you get the angiogram. And they said, could you sign this paper that says, just in case we have to blow the balloon up, I'm already... Do you have a pan I can shit in right now? So So then they said, here, they give me nitroglycerin pills, which I have to carry on me. So I got them right here, these little, just in case. They said you put one under your tongue, and you know. But they don't explode when you throw them. All my friends go, let's throw one and see what happens. Yeah, here's what'll happen. I'll be short one pill when I really need it. That's what's going to happen. My wife's going to go, there aren't any more. Ah! And then I'm afraid to have sex, because you're afraid to have sex. After you're in there, you don't want to do anything. I'm like walking real slow, and I said, can you do it? And, I don't know if we can jack off. Maybe, I can't call the doctor. Is it okay to resume masturbating? I never asked him if I could start in the first place. And I'm afraid to jack off now, because I used to love it. I love jacking off more than anything in the whole world. I love jacking off so much, I wanted to have one of my balls removed and had a lotion dispenser put in. But they don't really do that at Kaiser Permanente. So, yeah, I was wondering if I could have a lotion dispenser put in my groin. Yeah, could you hold on a second? Security! No, because now I got to have the nitro wherever I go, and I'm all over the road. I'm all over the country. I'm travel all over the place. And I get horny, and you're on the road. And now I'm thinking, I don't want to be in some hotel room somewhere, like in Minneapolis, and and all of a sudden I want to jack off, and I have like the hand cream in one hand and the nitro bottle in the other, and and then all of a sudden you get a cramp, and you like put the lotion under your tongue, and you drop the fucking pills just when you're ready to come, and then when you bend over to get the pills, it's like. Ah! And your heart stops like a half a heartbeat away from coming. It's like, yeah, ooh! And then the paramedics come, they punch you in the chest, you come on their face. Because the semen's already in your dick, so it's like, bang! They're never going to revive you after something like that. Because if they revive you, then there's some kind of fag thing happening, But if you're dead, then it's just ghost jizz, They don't have to really worry about it. So... Sell the story The Outer Limits or something. Ghost jizz. So then I get out of the hospital, and they give me nitroglycerin pills, and they give me a brochure, which I have with me, because you got to see this. I never take this on stage. It's Sex in Your Heart Attack from the American Heart Association. Yes. And it is so great. Yeah, it's real funny, lady. It's hysterical. Your nurse or doctor can help you discuss your sexual preferences and alternatives. Sexual preferences. Yeah, doc, I like to fuck girls that are dressed like Santa Claus. You think they really want to hear that? I like to jack off. I like to fill the sink halfway with water and then lift out the stopper, put my balls in, and turn the garbage disposal on right before I come, and see if I can shoot before the balls go down the drain. Who are you calling? Okay, that's not in the brochure. But this is. Masturbation helps some people regain self-confidence. If that was true, I'd be more famous than Anthony Robbins. Helps regain self-confidence. Honey, I'm feeling a little insecure. I'll be in the bathroom for about 15 minutes. Masturbation may help ease the transition to intercourse. It causes less cardiac response and takes less of the body's metabolic energy. Oral genital sex places no undue stress on the heart, but anal intercourse may lead to irregular heart rhythms. I get irregular heart rhythms just thinking about it. Now, let me tell you something. If you're lucky enough to survive a heart attack, you've got to be out of your fucking mind to take it up the ass. You really do. To get out of the hospital and go, I want it up the ass now. Nothing's going to kill me. If you really think you're that lucky. What if you experience symptoms during sex? That's a real dilemma, huh? Oh! What, are you going to erase the heart attack? I can come before I die. Fucking stop. What do you need? These people to tell you, what do I do if I'm having a heart attack while I'm fucking? Angina symptoms that show the heart can't handle the workload. Workload? Who are you fucking, Roseanne Barr? Okay, sorry. Mike Tyson. So, there you go. Stop having sex immediately if you have a feeling of pressure, pain, or discomfort in the jaw. That's nice. Well, what if you're 69ing? I mean, then what is it? Honey, could you get your pussy off my face and dial 911? She goes, yeah, what a coincidence. You come and now all of a sudden you're having a heart attack. Oh, no, you don't. It's 4 nights in a row with the 911. First I come, then 911. The quicker you lick, the quicker I dial. Get that fucking mouth moving. Myths and misconceptions. Sex after a heart attack often causes sudden death. The truth is, this rarely happens, but when it does, it usually occurs when one is cheating on their spouse. My wife wanted to have this blown up to poster size. Extramarital sex is probably more stressful than sex with a spouse. Often there's an unexpressed need to perform well with a new partner. Unlike your wife, where there's an expressed need. Don't come yet, you fucking prick. Move your fucking ass. That's the expressed need. Sometimes there's been a high food and alcohol intake. Sex outside of marriage usually occurs in a new place, like another woman's vagina. In a new place. No, you're going to bring some girl home to fuck. Honey, I'm going to be fucking Jill in our bed because the pamphlet said I can have a heart attack if I fuck her someplace new. Is it best for the heart patient to be on the bottom during sex? Studies show. Studies? Hey, listen, we're conducting a study. Can we watch you fuck your wife? Then, they have a glossary of terms in the back. So I'm thinking, okay, this is the American Heart Association. The glossary of terms is going to be angina, cholesterol, angioplasty, bypass, heart disease. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Masturbation. The act of exciting the genital organs, usually to orgasm. Usually? Yeah, I'm going to prick tease myself. But it's real nice when your wife's not fucking you, and then you fucking tease yourself. Here we go. No. No. I'm not in the mood tonight. Take me home. No, I want to go home. No is no. You just want me for that. If I say no, it means no. When's our anniversary? What the fuck? Here's one I didn't know. Penis, the male organ of copulation. If you don't know what a dick is and you're having a heart attack, you got real problems. Ejaculation, the abrupt discharge of semen. Abrupt. Versus what? Okay, you two go. Hold it. You two. Hold up. Where are we? Okay. We're taking numbers 1 through 30. I mean, what? They say laughter's the best medicine. I don't know if it is for you. It definitely is for me. I love you guys. You guys are such a great crowd. Thanks a lot. Have a nice night. See you later.
Ladies and gentlemen, Robert Schimmel.